Please be seated. All right. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you on Joyful Giving Sunday. I'll give you a little history about myself and the church. First I'll start. I'm the second of 5 daughters in my family. When I was young, my mother, who also came from a large family, had a unique way of dealing with my complaints about unfair treatment, be it at home or at school. She would listen to my complaints, and then she'd ask me, "What were you doing before experiencing this unfair treatment?" Well, most of the time, she would end our discussions with the same sentence: "You get what you give." And that statement has actually come to be part of my life. I'm fortunate to both be a longtime parishioner and a newer parishioner. I had the advantage of being raised and nurtured in the St. George's community. Church was a wonderful way to spend Sundays. I had my school on one side, my great-grandparents were around the corner, and I could come to church. I thought it was great. So I attended church and Sunday school, and from the age of 7, I sang in the junior choir every Sunday morning. And all of the 5 Southon daughters actually sang in the choir over a period of 10 years. At the age of 15, I graduated to the senior choir. And singing there, I met David, my husband, and we were married here in 1980, and then began our life elsewhere. But the generosity of this community shaped the life of giving over the years that followed. Isn't this fun? Okay. How about this way? We've moved many times in our lives, with each of the moves to different cities. We knew we were only going to be there for 2 to 5 years, and we would look for a church that would provide the stability and the consistency we needed to ground our lives. It's hard to give of yourself when you're always the new kid on the block. So although we were often questioned, why would we join a new church when we were only going to be there and moving very soon? We joined choirs. We jumped in with great eagerness and energy. We joined choirs, we taught Sunday school, sat on committees, participated in Christmas pageants, and attended church, knowing our participation offered an opportunity to meet others in the community and added to the fabric of our lives. While each church had unique programs of worship and outreach, we found that to really experience a community, you had to jump in with 10 feet. We had 3 children, so there were 10 feet. We made a repeat move back to Toronto, and we fit right back into the groove of schools and church. We got busy with choirs and volunteering, but as time progressed, our son, the eldest, was reaching his mid-teen years, and church was not as appealing to him as it once was. Eventually, turned everything over. I had a retail business, a water business, that he worked for after school. We felt strongly it was important to have our children experience what giving of themselves was all about. So we hid this exercise in the title, Customer Service. The rule at the store was, no matter how bad you are feeling that day, you smile and you greet everyone who came in. You assist them with their purchase and you wish them a good day on their way out. This was very simple and straightforward, and these were the rules. Well, we had one customer in particular who was not a happy man. He did not like teenagers. He did not like the task at hand, and everything was wrong with that day. He was like this every time he came in. Our son, who was not particularly pleased to serve this customer, was reminded, this is our policy. You'd follow the rules. Sure enough, and although it took a while, our unhappy customer turned around and actually smiled when he came in. His wife came in one day and told us that he had said he always felt positive energy, kindness, and the caring of others when he came in, and how much that had made a difference in his life. That experience made a lasting impression on our children, and us as well, because giving of yourself is powerful. Eventually, we came back to St. Catharines, and we looked forward to coming to St. George's, and we're so thankful that it was here standing. But we wondered if it would be a good fit for us. Well, this is our home where we were nurtured, we had grown, and gladly, so has St. George's, and we're very happy to be part of it. The 4 pillars of music, community, outreach, and children and youth ministry, which are the focus of our leadership plan this year, are fundamentals to the growth and well-being of a healthy church and a church community. We are blessed with a congregation that values the strong music program we bring every Sunday to our worship and to the community at large through our broadcast. Each Sunday and through special performances, there is great joy, fellowship, and spiritual energy shared through the music of our church. It has reached inside and outside of these 4 walls, and it is a gift we give to ourselves and we give to others. We are blessed with a congregation that values the strength of this community of St. George's. And by supporting each other, we recognize how we need to nurture our community, to grow, to heal, and to look after one another. St. George's has taken the opportunity to reach outwardly to the wider community of St. Catharines. Outreach through the community breakfast program, the meal bag program, community dinners, and the involvement of other activities and programs outside of the church help us make a difference, to see people, their needs, and extend a hand, and that is empowering. You, our congregation, have reached out to create a welcome place within this community for children and youth. Through the Children and Youth Ministry, the Little Dragons, and yes, Tom, basketball, you share and give of yourselves, knowing that the youth are our future, and it is inspiring. This year, you are being given an invitation to reflect on your previous givings and the value of the church community to you. This is a step-up invitation. You will be provided a picture of what the financial giving looks like at St. George's. And we are asking everyone to consider taking a step up together. We are very blessed at St. George's and in what we may be able to contribute. If after consideration, we all together are able to move up a step in our giving, we will be quite impactful in supporting of those priorities we care about most in our community. I have come to learn from my early life to the present that you get what you give is not transactional. I would say to experience the full richness of this community and this life, you have to give. You have to share with others of yourself, your talents, your treasures, and your gifts. For we are all richer through our giving. Thank you very much.